What's up, YouTube? ShaggyGinger here with another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's do this. So this is against ChapionMarx again. It's a rematch, but we're playing UU this time. So I start with my Bastardon, and he starts with his Registeel. And this is like a taunt Metal Burst Bastardon with Stealth Rocks, so he's kind of leading things off here. So we're both going to set up our Stealth Rocks, because we like it that way. Because we like rocks, obviously. And I'm going to taunt him, because I'm expecting him to switch out. But I don't know what he's going to switch out to, so I don't want to set up on me or anything. And in comes his Clefable. And if anyone remembers his Clefable, you know why I taunted. Anyways, and so yeah, but I pretty much have this Clefable owned me last match, but I have its number this match. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or shame me once, fool on you, or no, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Anyways, God, that was embarrassing. So I'm gonna have to force him to switch out again, but I went for the taunt, so now his Mesmer can't set up any like walls or anything. But so he's gonna attack me with like a hidden power, which is super effective. I have no clue what it is. Fighting maybe. Well, it didn't do enough. But I use Metal Burst and I take it out, so I get the first KO of the match, I believe. And he's gonna send out his Nidoking, which, if you remember last time, Nidoking. But I can't really do anything to this guy right now, so I'm gonna have. Plus, I want to keep my Bastardon for death fodder later. So after considering, I'm thinking about what moves he has and what moves he might use against my Bastardon. Thinking I might just leave it in. I'm thinking he decided he's going to use Earthquake, so eventually, after much consideration, I go out to my White Queen, which is my Arteria, or something like that, Artelia. And since I predicted the Earthquake, I'm part flying, so I'm like, hell yeah, boys and girls. Anyways, this is my cleric of the team, you know, pretty standard: Heal Bell, Perish Song, Roost, Dragonclaw. So I'm going to Dragonclaw first, but he's going to Sucker Punch. That brings me down to about a little under half. So I'm thinking I should Roost next turn, but that actually does not bad damage. I expected it to less. I'm going to Roost this turn. Kind of worried about the Earthquake, but he Stone Edges me, and that takes me out anyways. So I don't know why he didn't do that before. Maybe he's worried about missing. So I'm going to go out to Amy. If anyone knows what that's a reference to, that'd be pretty cool. This is my Mixed Sweeper with Choice Scarf, Arcanine, who's shiny, because shiny Arcanines are totally boss. Any Pokemon that turns gold after you shiny it is pretty awesome. You know, Gorbis, Arcanine, Groudon, they're all pretty awesome. So he sounds out his Arcanine, which I'm thinking is going to be Scarfed also, so I challenge him with a Speed Tie, and I'm thinking I won at this point. Fire Blast, I just want to see how much it did. Oh no, wait, he switched out and I hit it with Fire Blast. Right. It didn't do that much. Wow. Anyways, I switched out because I am worried about the Speed Tie. I'm going to go into my Weezing, which I know can take anything from this guy. He goes for the Dragon Pulse, and I take it pretty well. Gives me a little under half, but leftovers heals me up, so I know I can take another one. But I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I decide to stay in, and wait, do I? What the heck do I do? Oh, yes, I go into my Bastardon as Death Fodder, just like expected. So I go into Bastardon thinking he's gonna Dragon Pulse because he's Choice Scarfed. No, he's not. I'm thinking, I guess he's an Expert Belt, because I don't see any leftovers, and I don't see... Oh, no, wait, he's Life Orb. Duh, Life Orb damage. Duh. Idiot. So he's Life Orb. So I'm going into Amy. I'm assuming he's going to Extreme Speed, but I'm going to Extreme Speed, and I'm going to be faster because I'm Scarfed, and that's the way the cookies crumble. So I'm going to take out his Arcanine, because that's what I do. I take out Arcanines. And so that puts us even at 4-4, which is pretty awesome. I think he might have a little bit of advantage on me, but I have his Nidoking hurt, and I have his Clefable's number this entire match. But anyways, he's going to send out his Registeel again, and I consider going into my Registeel just to take an Earthquake or whatever you might, I mean not Earthquake, Explosion, whatever you might do. But I go into Wheezing, and he's going to take the Thunder Wave, which I don't really care about that much. Except for... I don't really care, he's pretty slow anyways. So if he loses a fourth of his speed, it's not a big deal to me. But so I'm going to Pain Split, because, Registeel's at full health, and I'm at like half, so just get some damage, more than Thunderbolt could do. But he sends out his Clefable, and I'm like, oh, this is perfect Pokemon, this Pain Split. But no. No, I decide to get the Parahacks, which is totally stupid. That's probably the only bit of hacks in this match. Because it's a relatively short match, as you can see, it's pretty much almost over. Anyways, I get the Pain Split off this time, heal myself up, hurt him a little bit, but though we get the DC, and that totally sucks. That's my first DC ever. Actually, we tried to do that match already. This is our third take of that match. But, Nintendo hates us, but we're just gonna have to battle again, like, tomorrow or something. And so everyone else, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I've been getting a lot of subscribers, and I thank you all for subscribing, because you're awesome. Oh, and by the way, thanks ChapionMarx, who I battled for the music suggestion.